fighting spirit. Think about that little one. No means no. No means no.
We're in the injunction area, and so we're just here. We are compelled by a court order to enforce if that's required. Right now it's not required. Right. Well, so we're just sitting here.
I think that probably what they're wondering is that we're in an injunction zone, but the injunction actually says that they're allowed to protest. And so they're wondering why they can't protest up there rather than protest here, because of course there's nothing in the injunction that says that they can't protest across there.
Gotta stay out of Bill. We gotta cut the tape.
Okay, as an order from my chief, as he's elder, I cut the tape. All I need is a pair of scissors. I ask you, policemen, you escort my chief to where he needs to go. This is his territory. He needs access to his land. So you must clear the way so that his people will help him care for the old growth in this territory. You have been invading this territory for some 200 or 300 years. You have took all our timber with no regret or remorse. You are invaders. And I say to you, clear the road and escort my chief up to his land.
Spokesperson for the group, what's your intention?
Bill.
So, Bill, what's your intention?
We are going to follow our chief,
Yourself and Victor?
Victor Peter.
Yeah, Hereditary Chief Victor Peter. Yeah.
Yeah, and his guests will join him. You policemen clear the road, escort our chief up to where
Yourself
he needs to go.
and Hereditary Chief Victor Peter are welcome to come in. It's your territory.
Well, then we must escort him to where he needs to go.
Absolutely.
So we clear the road and we'll get in the vehicles, and our guests will join us.
I'm not sure that's, I can't necessarily authorize that, but yourself and Hereditary Chief Victor Peter will not be impeded. If they want to come up, they can come up. You guys can come up. Yourself and Hereditary Chief Victor Peter.
Is there a reason for not letting media through?
There's no arrests or anything going on. This is their territory. If they want to go up,
That wasn't the question.
we're not instructing them to come up.
Is there a reason that the media isn't being let through?
I wouldn't see why we wouldn't allow some media through. I don't see why not.
We don't either, but there's 7 outlets that are taking you guys to court.
We have media relations here. I probably wouldn't see an issue with that.
You have 2 lawyers here too. We would like to come through.
So, again, Hereditary Chief Victor Peter, Elder Bill Jones, will gladly escort you up. I'll ask about the media. I don't see that being an issue.
Our chief wants his guests to join us.
I don't think that's, I can ask. I don't think that's going to be.
It is not your land. This is the land of our chief, Victor Peters.
And we're not going to impede Hereditary Chief Victor Peter or yourself.
Then you are not allowing all his guests their legal right to be with the chief.
Again, we're not going to impede Hereditary Chief Victor Peter or yourself, Elder Bill.
you back out and let all the chief's guests pass.
This is our land, the people's land.
Our chief and his family have been welcoming people, and you are saying the chief cannot welcome people to his land. That is an affront and a declaration of something that is not acceptable. These are the witnesses of your denial and the Crown's denial of our rights to be free in our own land with all our people. And that is a shame that you are serving a crown that has crushed so many millions and millions of people, as is witnessed up in Kamloops right now. That your shame can go with you, as you know that their deaths are an exact consequence of your pillaging and dominating this land to reap the benefit of your rich. And you want us to submit to your etiquette when we know we have custom of welcoming our guests. That is an affront to our chief and to the Pachinot First Nation. And you must go with your shame of the death of all our First Nations children in your schools. I am now angry, I am hurt, I am humiliated, as I have been all my life, by the dominance of a colonial system that taught me to be ashamed of myself. When in fact now I know that you are serving a crown that has no shame. And that crown has no shame and dominates and crushes people. I need my nurse with me. I'm
Okay,
not very
you bring
well.
yourself, and I have no problem. Let's bring the nurse, your comfort person with me.
And two witnesses from your guests. Okay?
I think,
Is that okay with you, Chief?
sure I'll need a second vehicle. I'm pretty sure I can arrange that.
They have their vehicle. You are the crown of this land. When you came here in peace to serve our great mother, you have come here to find yourselves. And you find that you are now being denied yourselves by your colonial oppressors, who are now enforcing a law that has no right to oppress any people. Our rights and our privileges have been affronted systematically and legally by our courts, by our police, by our government, by our logging companies, who have no shame in serving the profit so that they can be as senseless and desensitized, and they want us to be desensitized. But we are servants of our great mother, and we will save her old growth. And we will
The time to act is right now, so thank you all so much for coming. This is it. So many layers of oppression. We've been forced to do stuff. We've been bulldozed. But this is the time to stand up together for the dream.
deal. That wasn't the deal, guys.
There's like 1,000 of us. What
It wasn't the deal.
There's like 1,000 of us. We're protesting.
They're up at Waterfall, you're saying, right?
Yeah, as far as we know.
So would it be fine for just one of the officers to take it up then? Let's be fair, okay? Let's be fair. For COVID concerns, why can't we just bring the food up?
I think
leave
we
it with
could,
the elders and then come back.
Would we be able to go in the back of the truck? Two people could sit in the back? Okay.
How many people are allowed in a car due to COVID concerns?
That's probably good.
I mean, it's pretty reasonable.
I think.
We'll take it up. Obviously, nothing will happen to it. We'll take it straight to them and leave it for them to, to have while they're doing their work.
So if I can, you guys are the ones bringing the food up.
Yeah, I guess if you're going pretty motoring pretty quick, yeah, because it's a road, right?
One officer has already agreed to take it up. So we want to do this in a respectful and a good way. So we're willing to take the food and take it up to him and then return it. So just the one officer.
Okay, I hear you.
We're walking the food up the forest road for the elders so they can do their ceremony. It's a fun hike, just like 2.5 hours.
Beautiful day.
Real beautiful day.
We visit Waterfall camp.
How long have you guys been up for?
I've been up here several times, but today I came up just today.
Yeah, same here. I've been up to Fairy Creek twice before, and now I've come up today, and I'll probably stay a day.
You think so?
See ya!